into the video, I want you guys to see the collaboration I had with friend Veer from BeerBiceps. I'll leave the link in the description box down below. Hi! That clip was from yesterday. I went out with my friend for coffee and for a walk, and that is one of my favorite ways to catch up with friends and also burn some calories. Before I get into the exact topic of weight training or cardio, let me explain you what is exactly fat loss and what is exactly weight loss. When I say fat loss, you are just losing fat. Your muscle weight and your water weight is going to be intact. You might lose some water weight here and there, but majority of the weight is fat. Now, why do you want to just lose fat and not muscle weight? Now, 1 kg of fat occupies so much space in your body, whereas 1 kg of muscle occupies so much space in your body. Whenever you end up losing muscle, you start feeling lethargic, you start feeling tired all the time, and you are not motivated at all, and you are low on stamina as well. Hence, it is advised that you lose fat because fat is not needed by your body. You'll start losing inches as well. You'll start feeling leaner, toned, and always high on stamina. And if you lose weight, it will just show changes on the scale. It is not necessary that you'll start feeling compact, your dress sizes is gonna go down, but it will just show numbers going down. So you never know what you're losing. It can be either water weight, it can be either muscle weight, or it can be fat. And that is why it is advised for you to lose just fat and forget the numbers on the scale. And how to lose fat? You need to concentrate just on 2 things. One is eating right and other is working out. Your diet should consist of proteins, carbs and fat, and your workout should consist of weight training and cardio. So now let me clear all the misconceptions you have about weight training and the cardio. Now, when I started with my weight loss journey, I was at the same exact situation as you are right now. I had so many queries on what should I do, how should I lose weight, what if I lift weight and I start becoming manly, will walking help, will cycling help, will swimming help, will yoga help? I know all the questions that you are going through right now if you're just starting with your weight loss journey, and I really hope this video helps you in finding what you are supposed to do. Now, first thing, just like you had the query of will I become manly, I had the same thing. So I used to see all these girls, bodybuilders online having ribbed figure, like proper cuts, and I never wanted that body. All I wanted to do is just become lean and be my best. So I started reading online and I found out that you do not have the hormone what male has, and hence you will never be having that ribbed figure. For you to have that ribbed figure, you need to have external hormonal support. So if you start lifting weights, if it's lightweight or heavyweight, you will never become manly, but you will become toned. And that is one reason why I do not have a lot of excess skin. I do have, but not so much. I took gym membership when I started the weight loss journey, and I started lifting weights like 3 times a week and 3 times a week cardio. Once my body was used to 3 times a week of weight training, I went to 4 and then 5. And that is what I advise everyone to do. You need to find out what you like. You need to give yourself 12 weeks to see the difference in your body, and balance of cardio and weight training is much needed. But if you are one of those that really hates lifting weight, that is fine, you can just do cardio, but the results are gonna differ definitely. When you do just cardio, your body may not be as toned as you are doing weight training. So if you are trying to lose weight from home, I advise you to start doing body weight exercises at home, and there are a lot of already available on YouTube. For cardio, you just need to get your heart rate up, and to get your heart rate up, you can either go for a walk, you can jog, you can run, you can do yoga, you can do Zumba, you can do anything that you really like. All you have to do is be consistent in what you are doing. If you do not like something, and you still keep on doing just because I did it, it's not gonna give you result. Now when I went to the gym, I really enjoyed lifting weights. I really enjoyed lifting heavy weights, and that is how I got into weight training, and I really like it till date. It's been 2.5 years that I've been lifting weights, and I still enjoy it. So you need to go to the gym, or you need to do some kind of workout that you honestly enjoy for you to proceed for a long term. If after listening to this video you start saying ki Reshma lifted weights, she lost so much of weight, I should be doing the same thing, but if you do not enjoy it, do you think it's gonna give you results? No. So you need to find what you like. Any kind of physical activity is fine to lose weight, but if you have different goals of getting really toned body, that is when you need to have some resistance training. It can be either body weight, you can get kettlebells at home, you can get dumbbells at home, any kind of training that involves some kind of resistance. At the beginning of the training, you might need a personal trainer. We go to schools, we go to colleges, we have teachers to teach us. Even if we know English, there is somebody to guide us with all the concepts. If you can learn via internet, that's well and good. But if you cannot, I would advise you need to have somebody who has more knowledge and more experience than you. It can be a friend, it can be a trainer, it can be a coach, whoever it is. But that person needs to have experience in that field, so that you do not enjoy yourself at the gym while lifting weights. If your form is not right, there are a lot of chances of injury, and that is the only reason why for the initial 3 to 4 months I did have a personal trainer. Now there's another concept which people keep on asking me, is fasted cardio good, or should I eat something and go? Now there are a lot of scientific research which says fasted cardio can lead to muscle loss, and some research which says fasted cardio is good for you. See how your body reacts to something. For me, I really enjoy the fasted cardio in the morning. Waking up early in the morning and going out for a run or steps up and down is what I really enjoy, and that is what I look forward to every single day. And currently, as my cardio routine, I'm doing swimming, and I go faster. So you need to experiment for a week. Try going fasted. If you think you are always low on energy, you just don't feel like working out, I would suggest to have a good pre-workout meal and then go for a run or for any other form of cardio that you're planning to do. For me, my favorite kind of cardio is going in the park and running, steps up and down, now swimming, and some body weight training that can get my heart rate up, like a circuit training. I do not like doing cardio at the gym because it's in confined space and it kind of becomes boring for me to just walk on a treadmill. I'd rather go out in nature, enjoy the music, enjoy birds chirping, and see people around. It really doesn't matter at what time you work out. It can be in the morning or in the evening, whenever you feel like. Just do not stress so much. What suits your body, you understand the best, and you will understand your body just by doing experiment. Try going for fasted 1 week, try eating something and going for 1 week, and see what makes you feel better. From YouTubers like me, all you can do is take some inspiration on what we have done and try to understand your body better. I have seen people lose 40 kgs, 50 kgs just by running. That is okay. If you think that is something for you, just go for it. But you might have some excess skin because you'll not be having any resistance training that's going on. So if you have so much amount of weight to lose, I'd suggest you to go for some resistance training, that is weight training or CrossFit or any kind which involves weight. It can be body weight training as well. All I want you to do is find what you like and just stick to it for a really long period of time before expecting results. If you're going to the gym, trying to lift weights, how much weight do you lift? That is one other question which I get asked. It all depends upon your capacity. I can lift 5 kgs, but that does not mean that other girl can lift 5 kgs as well. It depends upon your strength, your stamina. So do not stress about how much weight do I need to lift. Lift according to your capacity. And now there are a lot of people at the gym who enjoy lifting lightweight but doing higher reps, and the others are lifting heavy weights and doing less reps. In this, again, I'd say see what you like. There are few exercises wherein I like to lift heavy and do lesser reps, and there are other exercises where I lift light and do more reps. So this balance you need to find out in which workout you are best and what works the best for you. And all this thing is gonna come with trial and error and experience. How to start weight training? Now, in case you cannot afford personal trainer or you do not find personal trainer, all I can say is, if you're just starting with your weight loss journey, try doing at least alternate days of weight training and the other days of cardio. And when you are doing weight training, do full body workout of weight training. Once your body gets used to it after 3 to 4 weeks, that is when you change your workout pattern. Now if you type on Google full body weight training at the gym, you will get lot of workouts and you can make your own plans. Make sure you are hitting each and every muscle for those 3 days. Or at the gym, there are general trainers which I am sure can help you, or you can come online on YouTube and you can watch a lot of videos. Now I am not very confident in showing workout videos yet, but once I am, I'm surely gonna put up a lot of workout videos. Try to complete your weight training in 45 minutes to an hour, and if you're doing cardio alone, try to complete that in 45 minutes to an hour as well. But if there are times you are trying to do weight training, and then if you have time, you can do 15 minutes of cardio post training. That is what I like, because I like to give all the energy in weight training, and then when time permits, jaisa taisa karke, I do my cardio like 15 to 20 minutes steady pace after workout. Now if you want maximum results, HIIT training works the best for me rather than steady pace. Even if you are at the steady pace training, make sure you have your heart rate up all the time. And if you are doing HIIT training, you can do like 30 seconds of sprint and 30 seconds of walk and then 30 seconds of sprint. So this way you'll be having your heart rate up all the time. And no matter what kind of training program you are planning to take up, make sure that you progress every week. If you're weight training, if you're lifting 1 kg this week, make sure you lift 1.2 kg the next week. Or make sure at least you are doing at a higher rep, so that your body doesn't get used to it. At the end, our aim is that our body shouldn't get used to any kind of training. If it gets used to it, you will not be seeing results. So if you're going out for jogging, if you're running for like 15 minutes, make sure next time you run continuously for 17 minutes or 20 minutes. If you are doing like 3 kilometers of walk, make sure next time you do 3.5 kilometers of walk. So basically at the end, your aim is just that your body shouldn't get used to any kind of training that you're doing. Now all this is fine. With this, even a bodybuilder follows this workout routine, and a person trying to just stay healthy can follow this workout routine. What is different between these two people is their diet. If you are trying to lose weight, if this is your maintenance calories, you need to be below that. That is how you lose weight, because you're creating a calorie gap. Now if you're trying to gain weight, if this is your maintenance calories, you need to be above your maintenance calories. So diet is something that makes every person different, and their results differ accordingly. Now after clearing all the concepts of weight training and cardio and what is to be done, let me get straight into what I'm doing currently. So right now my training intensity is really high. In the morning I'm going for strengthening and conditioning 3 to 4 times a week, which is CrossFit, MMA, boxing, variation of all these workouts. And the other days I go for my swimming as my cardio. And in the noon I go for my weight training at least 4 to 5 times a week. I have always liked the idea of sweating during a workout. So if I do not sweat during a workout, my workout is always incomplete. So even if I go for my cardio, I make sure I wear a very thick jacket and go. If I'm working out at the gym, there's air condition, and that is when I wear some thick t-shirt and go. But if I'm going out in the morning for my strengthening and conditioning, that is CrossFit, there is no air condition, and even when I wear like a really thin cotton t-shirt, I will be dripping in sweat. Now I've come to a point where the progress is really slow for me, because I've already lost so much amount of weight, and I'm at a place where it's not plateau, but whereas my progress is slow. Now if you have had a long major journey of losing weight and you are at a point where there's a workout plateau, that is when you change your workout. So if you are seeing no changes in your body, the way you feel, not on scale either, you need to change your workout. So if you were running all this while, you probably need to start adding steps up and down, or maybe just do some body weight exercises. Now I'm explaining you just the basic weight training and cardio, and more than anything, it's just my experience that I'm sharing. If you want to know in detail upon what happens when you lift weights or what happens when you do cardio, you can definitely Google it anytime. So at the end, all I want to say is, whatever you do, make sure you are consistent. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this was a very basic video, but these are the questions which I get asked a lot, and this video was much needed. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Bye!